Okay. This is Gary with Haven Roofing. I'm on Troy King's roof. It is 20 January. Temperature is 45 degrees. We've had some good sun on the roof for several hours. So what we're going to do is we've established a shingle that we're going to pull. Okay. And I've marked each of the tabs A, B, C. We've marked the one below it, number 1, the one below it on the right side, number 2, the one below it on the left side, number 3, the one below it on the right, beside it on the left side, number 3, beside it on the right side, number 4, above it on the left side, number 5, and above it on the right side, number 6, and then 2 above it, number 7. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to break the seal and try to remove this shingle. And that was pretty easy there because it was already creased. Okay, also pretty easy there. Here. Doing pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to end up having to break the seal on this one too. Okay. All right. So just so that we see, okay, on the initial, on the shingle that we're pulling, I don't see, there might be a little material transfer there. Likewise here, doesn't look like there's any material transfer. That's good. Wait, we might have a little up here. And then again, this should be okay. All right. All right. Likewise, I don't expect any problems with material transfer on the ones above it, since we're not seeing it on the ones below it. Okay, so let's start by removing some nails. Okay, so we can see, I don't see a nail here, unusual. Okay. We see a nail here. Try and get that out. All right. Okay. There's a nail there. It looks like it's set a little high. Did we get it? It actually ripped through the shingle. Pull it out. Okay, you can see I'm trying to take extreme care not when I'm handling the shingles. All right, and then for the last one over here, again, I don't see the. All right, so now we're gonna go and try and get any nails above it. They're still retaining. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this should be the last one that we gotta get. I'm not sure I got it there. All right. So again, let's see what we got here. Okay. So, unfortunately, trying to remove this nail ended up ripping the shingle above it. Okay? Okay. Again, it seems like the nails are ripping through the shingle that we're trying to remove. And then we're trying for one last one. There it is there. Okay. We got it. There we go. All right. All right, I think we have this shingle free. Okay. So the shingle is free. What I'm going to do now, put it down here. All right, let's mark it real quick. With Mr. King's name. And then let's take a picture of the back side too. Okay. Okay. Now, of concern is that we ended up ripping the shingles as we're pulling it out. And it looks like, I'm just trying to see. There's a little material transfer here in the center. Okay. All right. So the shingle has been removed. Now let's go and replace the shingle. Okay. This is not a matching attempt. We are merely placing a shingle in to make sure that we can do that without damaging any of the other shingles. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is we want to place the nail on the adhesive, and we need to be able to clear the shingle above it. So that the nail needs to go in perpendicular to slope, and we need to be able to clear the shingle. We have to lift it up at least this much. Okay? Now, in order to clear the shingle when I'm striking, I'm going to have to lift it up a little more. So what I'm doing, I'm just using my fingers to lift it up a little more. I want to clear, that the hammer clears the shingle, that I'm not striking the edge. Okay, almost struck the edge there. Okay, all right. Now, we are seeing some creasing on this shingle. All right, let's go to our next Again, replacing. Has to be perpendicular. Have to be able to clear the shingle, and you can tell right now that we're getting a little bit of let me just start this nail. Okay. And you can see we're getting a little bit of creasing on the shingle. Again, I have to clear the nail head. Okay. All right, 2 more to do here. Still good on placement. Okay, we're just gonna start this. And I wanna look at that. Wish I had a better angle here. And I am seeing a little creasing going on. All right, let's continue. Okay. All right. This is the last shingle in this row that we're going to try and do. Okay. Again, we want to place the nail head on the adhesive. We just need to be able to clear the hammer without lifting the shingle up too much. Should just focus. It seems a little better. Okay. All right. Again, I have to be able to clear the shingle when I'm placing the nail. Okay. All right. Now, we also have to place the nail above it. It's going to be right about here. Okay, that's the adhesive. Again, just tap that in so it'll stay. And you can see the bend in the shingle there. Okay, just want to get it clear. Very good. All right. Again, we're looking at the shingle with the hammer in place, and we're starting to see some creasing. I'll try not to fall off the roof. Next over. Get this nail on the adhesive strip. Right. This one doesn't look too bad. We'll see at the end of it all. Okay, we've got one more to do. There. Apparently, we already did a nail there. Okay, yeah, we did. Oh, wait. We have to do nails here. Okay. Again, we're looking for the adhesive strip. That's the clearance that we want to have. That's okay, very good. Trying to hit our finger. There we go. Okay, we got one more. This looks to be... We're going to have to move over a little. Okay, again, that's our... Do not want to hit the shingle. Again, we're seeing our clearance there. Okay, the shingle has now been replaced. All right, let's kind of assess where we're at. Okay. We didn't see, I think we see one spot where there may be material transfer from the shingle that we pulled up. And that was I think it was okay, looks good. All right, so the only real damage is to the ripping of the shingle. Okay, so we see a rip, a rip. So we flip it over. The ripping and the ripping. Okay. Otherwise, pretty good there. All right. Now, let's go to our control. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to see if we're lightly brushing. We don't see a lot of granular coming off, so lightly brushing, no problems there. All right, now let's look. This is number 5, lightly brushing, You can see some creasing. This one's okay. Lightly brushing. Lightly brushing. Okay, so I see some creasing here and here. It's debatable about here and maybe here. And then we go to our on top, lightly brushing again. I think, you know, here we can say that there's some creasing. Okay, let me mark this. All right, I'm going to say that we've got some creasing here, some here, and definitely some here. Okay? Definitely here. It's debatable here. And I'm going to say debatable, but this one definitely has some creasing going on. Okay, we really didn't disturb this shingle. I think it's okay. And obviously what we were looking for on the shingles underneath it was material transfer, which I think is okay. So in review, what I'm going to say is we've got 3 out of 7. I'm going to have to mark that with railroad. 3 out of 7 fail. And that's what I'm going to call a fail on this repair attempt. That's consistent with what we saw on the other repair attempts. The shingles above are the ones that were most impacted by the repair attempt. So again, shingle 5 above, shingle 6 above, shingle 7 above are the ones that we have problems with.